Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be previewing my 5k race on Saturday, talking about my aims, plans for the race, my goals, the opponents I'm going to be facing, the logistics of the race. So guys, let's talk about the race that I'm doing on Saturday. So I'm taking part in the MK5000 PB Special, a series of 5,000 meter track races, 12.5 laps around the track that start at 3 p.m. and go through to about 9 p.m. Where the elite races finish off the night. So I'm in the B race. So I think there's about 10 to 12 races, starting at about the G sort of letter in the alphabet, and they start at about your 20-minute 5k, maybe a little bit slower, and then they just gradually get quicker throughout the evening. And I'm in a race that is paced at 14:10 pace, which is just absolutely plonkers. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm in the B race, which kicks off at 8 p.m. So for those of you who are interested in watching the race live, it's going to be Saturday 8 p.m. and you can watch it on the MK5000 YouTube channel, which I'll link in the description. So Saturday, all you've got to do is come back to this video, click the link in the description, and it will take you to the live stream. So you can cheer me on virtually. I'll know you're there. I'll be able to sense your presence, kind of sitting on my shoulder, just cheering me on. So I appreciate anyone that goes and watches that live stream to kind of support the Coal Running YouTube channel. So yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the race, my expectations for the race, my goals, the way I plan to race the race, and also a bit about my opponents as well. So yeah, let's talk about that. So guys, going into this race, I have done a little bit of research about my opponents. I think this is something that I really need to work on a little bit more. It's just knowing a bit about the competition that I'm getting into with regards to my opponents, my enemies, if you like, on the track. So yeah, out of 25 athletes, I am the 4th slowest, which is pretty daunting, but I'm actually really excited about it because I've got nothing to lose. If I come 4th last, like, who cares? Like, it's expected. But suddenly if I pull something out of the bag, like a top 5 or a top 10 finish, you know that I've performed really well. So their PBs go down as little as 14:10, and then they stretch all the way back to 14:44. So it's a pretty close condensed field. You're talking about 30 seconds PBs wise. So yeah, it'd be really great if I can kind of stay within 30 seconds of the leader, or the pacer, to be more precise. But yeah, so I just think this is really cool. It's a great opportunity in a great field for me to just see what I can do. Basically, it's going to be as good of conditions as I can imagine. 8 p.m. at night, it's not going to be too hot, and there's going to be plenty of quick guys who aren't going to be messing about. It's not going to be a tactical affair. Everyone wants to run quick. There's no point like kind of pussyfooting around it. So yeah, it's going to be a really great event, and I can't wait to toe the line with some really top quality athletes and see how I fare against them. And hopefully I'll do myself justice, which I didn't do at the night of 10k PB. So I've got a bit of a chance to kind of correct the mistake, if you like. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about some of the goals I've got going into the race. So guys, as normal, going into a peak race, which is this is what I'm kind of calling it, a peak race. I have got 3 goals: A, B, and C goal. So yeah, my A goal is to run a PB. So over the 5,000 or 5k distance, which is the track and road variants of 5,000 meters. I ran 14:40 on the road and 15:31 on the track. So I would just like to run sub 14:40 as my A goal. I think that'd be a really great achievement and something that I could definitely be proud of myself for doing. My B goal is to go sub 15. I think it's highly achievable, 72-second laps, and my race is being paced at 68-second laps, so there's absolutely no reason why I can't do it, unless just the fitness isn't there and maybe I've gone out too quick or something like that. But yeah, so sub 15 is the B goal, and then the C goal is to break my current standing track PB. So the 5,000 meter track PB that I have is 15:31. I did that last year, so yeah, it'd be great to smash that and maybe come away with sub 15 as well, or maybe even a sub 14:40. So completely demolish my PB. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, so I am going into this pretty level-headed. 5Ks are not easy. They're definitely easier than the track 10k, but I've done a few 5Ks before. So I did 3 last year. I clocked 15:54, which I did the same weekend as my race is going to be this 1 year ago. So it's going to be cool to see how I kind of compare 1 year later, how much improvement I've made. So I ran 15:54. Then I ran 15:31 at my club championships where I won. So 15:31, pretty happy with that. And then a few weeks later in September of 2021, I ran 15:39. So yeah, a little bit slow. That was straight after a half marathon, so I was pretty chuffed with that as well. But yeah, it'd be great if I could just completely demolish those times. I feel as a runner, I've really come on leaps and bounds since then, so I don't see any reasons why I can't. But yeah, they're my goals going into the race. And finally, guys, what are my plans for the race, my in-race tactics? Basically, I'm just going to try and relax. I don't want the first 3 laps to be tiring at all. I want to be able to get to halfway feeling like I can pick up the pace a bit. I would definitely like to negative split if I can. So I'm aiming for about 70-second laps, which would get me about 14:35, 14:40. I think that's highly achievable. When I was doing some track 5K reps the other day in the blistering heat, I was running about 68-second laps, so 2:50 pace. So I don't see there's any reason why I can't run 70s in a lot cooler conditions and rested with spikes on, that sort of thing. But we'll see. Sometimes spikes can take it out of your legs. But yeah, that's my plan, is to just sit in and race it. I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to sit right behind the pacer. I'm just going to see where I fit in the field. I don't want to be kind of sprinting in the first kind of lap to get a good position. I just want to be able to relax, get to the rail, and let the people in front of me do the work. So yeah, that's my plans for the race. Anyway, let's head down to the track. I'm going to do some pre-race strides and see how my ankle fares up. So for those of you who don't know, I did hurt my ankle yesterday on a run, but we'll talk about that at the track. So let's go. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing a 4-mile shakeout, and then I'm going to do some strides. But for those of you who didn't see my Strava, I twisted my ankle yesterday. So it's going to be interesting to see how that feels. It feels a little bit sore, but I'm on the flat at the moment, so it's not too bad. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how that feels in spikes. But yeah, got about a mile left. Had to wait until there was no noise. So yeah. Echo! So guys, that's my shakeout run done. Just about to change the spikes to strides. Yeah, another £5 to use the track. Not ideal, but it's what it is, unfortunately. So yeah, 4x 200 metre strides with 200 metre jog in between. These aren't going to be as quick as my 8 or 1500 metre strides, just because there's no point. I'm not going to be running at that speed for the 5k. So instead of like 29, 30s, these are going to be like 32s, I imagine. And also I just don't want to overdo it on my ankle. So yeah, let's go. So guys, strides done. 32, 30, 31, 30. So yeah, still didn't hold back, to be fair. Yeah, overall really good, really happy with that. Legs felt good, felt like my turnover was good, felt easy. The ankle felt okay. It's still a little bit unstable, but I've got probably 48 hours more of rest, at least, before it's got to go for a 5k. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. But I brought with me my Pure Sport Freeze roll-on. Just helps to cool down the area. It's almost like it's nowhere near as cold as an ice pack, but it works in a similar sort of way. Helps to cool it down and get some of those good nutrients into the joints. So I'm just going to apply a bit of that. And yeah, if you want to get some of this, you get 20% off with my code in the description. Obviously no obligation. This is just a product I like to use, and they give me a code so that you guys can get discount too. So it's a win-win. Yeah, it's just a good product, really. Obviously, you guys know that I only advocate for products that I've used and that I approve of, and I'm really picky. So the fact that I approve of this is a good sign. Yeah, it's just starting to, like, the bruising's starting to come out a little bit around the inside, even though it's the outside that I've twisted. I've done a inversion sprain, so I've gone like that. So this side's fine, but the outside, yeah. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to Cole's running route. So guys, we are back from the track. I hope you've enjoyed today's video preview of my race coming up. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you all for your support. I just know already that the support's gonna be crazy for my track race at Milton Keynes. So if anyone's going, come say hi, come get some photos if you want, just for as much for me as it is for you. Because I really love that sort of thing. It makes my day. And yeah, so come say hi, even just for a chat. And yeah, best of luck to anyone racing there. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share with your running buddies. It's free for you, and it means a lot to me. I'll catch you